Burping is the sign of a delicious meal and is considered good dining etiquette in many countries. But if you happen to live in a country where erupting in an operatic release of gassy discharge is deemed rude and off putting, then here are the top 10 burp inducing foods you might want to avoid. Number 1. Soda. Your body can't absorb carbon dioxide released by your favorite pop drink, so it only has one place to go: back out through your mouth. It builds up quickly, too, so a can of cola or a bottle of brew is enough for a round of burps. For some people, just half a can of carbonated drink could leave them feeling full, as if they've eaten a big meal, which goes to show how dense carbon dioxide is. Number 2. Chewing gum. Though there's nothing burp-related in the molecular construction of chewing gum for your digestive system to break down, the act of chewing means you end up taking in more air than usual, and what goes in must come out. Similarly, people have noticed they burp more after swimming because of all the big breaths. So, in general, even if you're not eating something ripe for an eruption, chewing more and eating slowly greatly increases your intake of excess air and makes you burp more than usual. Number 3. Beans. Yes, these bad boys are known for their flatulence influence, but your body might find alternative ways to remove the gassy buildup. Raffinose is hard for our bodies to break down, and beans are full of that stuff. So a few mouthfuls are enough to turn you into a human air horn from both holes. Number 4. Dairy products. Dairy, cheese, milk, and ice cream are also known to create rumbles in your tummy, but that can also be a sign of your lactose intolerance. This makes it harder to break down sugars found in milk and milk products, which is why dairy products could result in bigger, louder, and more frequent belches to release the gas as the lactose ferments in your stomach. Number 5. Cruciferous vegetables. Cruciferous is a botanical word that roughly means any vegetable from the cabbage family. So, Brussels sprouts are a big one. Kale and broccoli, too. Basically, anything that kids don't eat. These vegetables are a challenge for your body to digest due to their tough composition, but the more they're cooked, the softer they are. And the softer they are, the easier it is to digest. And the easier it is to digest, well, the smaller your burps. Number 6. Fruits. Apples, pears, and even raisins contain sorbitol. It's a naturally occurring sugar in fruit that, for some, is hard to digest and thus break down. Fruits like berries or even bananas have less of it. So, if you find that you can't eat an apple without feeling gassy and bloated, then you may have a digestive intolerance. Number 7. Onions. Another common sugar responsible for excessive gas production is fructans, sugars found in onion, garlic, and some fruits. Much like sorbitol, fructose needs to be broken down by bacteria in the intestine during digestion, creating gas releases that can accumulate and lead to burping. Number 8. Starchy foods. Starch is a long chain of glucose that you can find in potatoes, noodles, corn, and other foods. After eating, some starches can resist digestion and unlock the inner wind machine. Just keep in mind that rice is known for being the only starch without this side effect. Number 9. Whole grains. Considered among the healthiest options available, wheat and other whole grains can still be responsible for your increased gas. Their high levels of raffinose and fiber can cause excess bloating and gas from both ends when digested. Likewise, many of them have gluten protein, which can cause stomach issues in some sensitive individuals. Number 10. Fatty foods. Foods rich in fat slow down digestion, which means they spend plenty of time within your digestive tract. This gives room for further fermentation, which leads to the release of gases, bloating, and some unexpected burps. Fatty meats, in particular, contain sulfur, which can give passing wind that delightful smell of rotten eggs. Fatty foods are not the only thing that can cause some smelly gas. Check out my other video of top 10 popular foods that are known to cause smelly farts.